Hey there, ever feel like you think a little differently than other people? Like you're always noticing details, or your mind is constantly buzzing with random ideas? Well, there might be a reason for that. Today we're going to dive into this thing called the INTP personality type and talk about how some really cool animals might just be our spirit guides. INTPs are known for being super logical, analytical, and always questioning the world around them. Does that sound like you? If so, stick around because we're going to find out which amazing creatures share your curious and independent spirit. So, what exactly makes an INTP tick? Let's break it down. First, they love thinking. Like, really love it. They're always asking why and how. And they can get lost in their minds for hours thinking about some crazy idea. INTPs also crave information. They want to understand how everything works. Picture them taking apart their toys as kids just to figure out what's inside. INTPs are also super independent. They don't follow the crowd and would much rather come up with their own unique way of doing things. Sometimes this can make it seem like INTPs just want to be left alone, but that's not always true. Sure, they need time to recharge and process all those thoughts bouncing around in their heads, but they also want to share their ideas with people they connect with. Okay, animals, let's start with the owl. Owls are known for their wisdom and their ability to see things with incredible clarity. Just like INTPs, they are super observant. They notice all the tiny changes in their environment that others might miss. Plus, owls are experts at strategizing, quietly watching and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. This echoes the way an INTP mind works, carefully analyzing a situation before taking action. And let's not forget that owls love the solitary life. They tend to keep to themselves, perfectly content with their own company, which any INTP can relate to. When they do interact, their communication is very focused and to the point, much like an INTP who would rather get straight to the important stuff than waste time on mindless chit-chat. Let's talk about the octopus. These creatures are incredibly intelligent and curious. They're always investigating their surroundings, figuring out puzzles, and coming up with creative ways to escape. Sounds familiar, right? INTPs also love a good mental challenge and enjoy finding unconventional solutions to problems. Octopuses are also masters of adapting to their environment. They can change their colors and textures to blend in with their surroundings, like a real-world chameleon. This reminds us of the flexibility of the INTP mind, their ability to see things from various perspectives and roll with whatever life throws at them. Have you ever thought about the chameleon? Not only do they famously change colors to blend in, but their independently moving eyes give them an almost 360-degree view of the world. This incredible observational power definitely mirrors the INTP's way of taking in massive amounts of information. Chameleons are also cautious and deliberate in their movements. They don't rush into anything, just like an INTP who carefully weighs information and analyzes possibilities before making a move. And while chameleons are primarily solitary creatures, they do change their colors for communication and display. INTPs might relate to this too. While they enjoy their own company, they also use their knowledge and ideas to make striking contributions when the time is right. Introducing the raven. These birds are legendary for their intelligence. They are amazing problem solvers and have even been known to use tools, something incredibly rare in the animal kingdom. INTPs share that love for tackling complex puzzles and figuring out how things work. Ravens also have a fantastic memory. They can remember faces and past events. It's almost like they have a mental library of information, much like the vast knowledge an INTP stores in their brain. While ravens can be social within their flocks, they have a definite independent streak. They don't just follow the lead, they think for themselves, a core INTP characteristic. Let's welcome the cat to the INTP animal kingdom. Cats are incredibly curious, always exploring their surroundings and figuring out how stuff works. Knock something off the table? A cat will probably do it again just to see what happens. Like true INTPs, they learn through experimentation. And let's talk about independence. Cats absolutely march to the beat of their own drum. They do what they want, when they want. This echoes the INTP's need to follow their own inner compass rather than blindly follow the pack. Despite their sometimes aloof attitude, cats do form deep bonds with those they trust. This is much like an INTP, who might keep their social circle small but invest deeply in the relationships that matter to them. How about the sloth? On the surface, a sloth might seem like an odd choice for an INTP, but let's dig a little deeper. Sloths live their lives at their own pace, unbothered by the rush of the world. Much like INTPs, they prioritize their internal world over external pressures. Sloths are also masters of conserving energy. It's strategic. This allows them to focus their attention where it matters most. INTPs, too, are careful with how they spend their mental resources, avoiding draining activities in favor of deep diving into their passions. And while sloths might not be known for being fast thinkers, they are excellent observers. Their slow movements allow them to carefully take in their surroundings and notice details that others would miss, a key INTP trait. Have you considered the spider? Now hear me out. Spiders are incredibly patient and methodical creatures. They carefully weave their intricate webs, a process that requires planning, precision, and problem-solving skills. This echoes the way an INTP mind can carefully construct logical frameworks and systems of thought. Spiders are also highly adaptable, able to adjust their web-building strategies based on their environment. INTPs, known for their flexible thinking, would likely relate to this ability to find solutions that work within the given conditions. And while spiders might seem solitary, there's a strategic component to that. They observe quietly from their webs, gathering information and carefully assessing situations before acting, much like an INTP would do. Let's talk about snakes. Snakes are incredibly observant and rely heavily on their senses to navigate the world around them. They notice subtle changes in temperature, vibrations, and even smells that most other creatures miss. INTPs share this heightened sense of perception, picking up on details that others overlook. Snakes are also known for their ability to shed their skin, symbolizing transformation and adaptability. INTPs embrace change and growth, always seeking to expand their knowledge and understanding, much like a snake evolving as it grows. While snakes may seem solitary, they are very self-reliant and resourceful. They know how to take care of themselves and find what they need, a characteristic that resonates strongly with the independent nature of INTPs. So whether you resonate with the wisdom of the owl, the adaptability of the octopus, or the methodical nature of the spider, there's an inner animal in all of us INTPs, and that's pretty cool. Let's recap. INTPs are curious, observant, and fiercely independent thinkers. We learn the rules and then figure out how to break them, or at least bend them a little, to create something new and innovative. Embracing your INTP side means thinking deeply, questioning everything, and never being afraid to let your unique mind shine. So, what kind of problems are you going to solve today? And what amazing ideas are brewing in your head? If you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.